Today we are going to discuss the NFC South. Let me bring my crew in with us. Gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. So let's get right into this because I'm sure people want to know. Okay. Today we are discussing the NFC South.
Yeah, I
The
want to
Ride Die
know.
South. And we're going to start right away with the team that won the division last year, Tampa Bay Bucks. Close to our
Mm.
hearts, guys. Both of So let's start right away. Mr. Corey, I'm going to start with you
Shit.
because I would like you to tell me about Mo's absolute favorite quarterback of all time.
The
The Muffin
Muffin
Man.
Man.
Muffin
Tampa
Man.
Bay finished 9-8 this season. Everyone knows they were number one in the division. What a clutch! They needed that win at the end to come in and get into the playoffs. They did lose Shaq Barrett in the offseason, Carlton Davis, and Devin White. They signed Randy Gregory to help replace Shaq Barrett. They did win and get Bryce Hall, a corner, to help out with Carlton Davis and Jordan Whitehead as well. They did re-sign Levante David. They re-signed Mike Evans. They paid the Muffin Man who showed up, Mo. That's right. And they tagged Antoine Winfield Jr., who's probably the best safety in the NFL right now. As far as the draft, they went out and they got some really good pieces. They needed a center. They got the best center available in the draft at 26. They went and got Braswell, an edge rusher, which they needed, and Tyke Smith, another safety to play alongside Antoine Smith. So they really tried to reassure their secondary this season coming up. Seems like a lot of teams went and did that. So everybody knows who they beat. They stomped the Eagles in the wild card,
Mm.
32 to 9. But then they lost to the Lions. But they did put up a pretty good fight against the
And
Lions.
a
So
nail biter.
yeah, till the last 6 minutes or something like that. 23, they lost 23 to 30, 31. I think their first three picks were very solid for the team. Getting that center really, really helps. It helps stir up and help protect Baker Mayfield because the center's supposed to be the next smartest guy on the
Mm.
in the front. Oh, don't be upset about Baker. The Muffin Man showed up, my boy.
Let him
It
bake.
wasn't like long hair down in Jacksonville who
You watching.
who choked and had all the potential to make the
You
playoffs.
know he been to the playoffs before, right?
I'm not
But
gonna
he
lie to
didn't
you,
make
bro.
it last season, and
I'm
they
not
had
gonna lie
all
to
the
you, bro.
potential.
Corey talking his shit right now because y'all was like 9-0, bro.
Oh, I see what kind of show this is. All right, I'm ready. I'm here now. I'm tired of this now. Let's go, baby.
He was like 9-0 though. You know
He
what
about
I'm
to pull out his. What you said?
saying?
Hey, look, they kept a lot of their
Puerto
core
Rican.
pieces. They made moves by getting Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield and a guy like Levante David to keep them on the team. I expect them to repeat and win the NFC South. They do. They have the 27th hardest schedule this season coming in. They're outside of there. They're going to face Detroit, Philly,
27
Baltimore,
hardest
27th.
Kansas City, San
easiest
Francisco, and
schedule
Dallas.
in the
Yeah.
world.
The
So
27th. We really
yeah.
needed to mention that bullshit.
Hey, I gotta put it out there. Gotta give it to the masses, man. They gotta give it to the masses.
Oh my God! I'm looking at the schedule right
You
now.
just
Oh
said the
my
fifth
God!
Yeah.
easiest schedule. Bro.
But like I said, Detroit, Philly, Baltimore, Kansas, San Francisco, Kansas City, San Francisco, and Dallas. Those should be losses for them. But yeah, other than that, they should. I'm telling you, they should win the South. The
They
South is
gotta win
wide
this, though.
open.
It's not even a question.
If they don't win the South,
Pay that nigga for no reason.
they have the easiest schedule.
Pay that man for
They
no
have one of
reason.
the easiest schedules in the league. What the fuck?
Wow. I didn't realize how completely easy the schedule really was. I had no idea. I had no idea.
Gonna be the first seed.
Um,
You gonna be the boy
I
seed.
gotta get me a Tampa Bay hat this year, so I look like I know something. um, Question, Corey: how do you
Yeah,
view the off season? Do you feel that they did a good job? They did a. I mean,
I think they did. Losing Devin White's hard, but I think they did like a B. You know, they kept a lot of great play. Like I said, Mike Evans, stud receiver. You went and re-signed Baker, who We all know Baker comes every day to play. Every time he steps on that field, he wants to play. He wants to win. He's got the drive. I'm sorry that he's got the drive. I'll give it to Goldilocks. Goldilocks was playing when he was hurt, when he
I
shouldn't
haven't
have played.
said anything about Trevor.
I'm just saying.
All I'm talking about is the Muffin Man.
I'm just saying.
The Muffin Man
he's
has
the
to come
same
to
way.
play. You know why he has to come to play? Because every game is his last game. Because he knows the moment he fucks up, you're out of here, brother. You could do all the progressive commercials you want and talk about that's your home. The stadium is your home. It's gonna be for real. You're gonna clean it up. You're gonna be selling hot dogs and selling beer, Muffin Man.
What about Trevor? Because Muffin Man made the playoffs. Like I
Trevor
said,
about to get
Trevor did
extended,
it.
brother.
Trevor about to
Or
be
is he
replaced
going to
by
get
Dak.
extended or extension?
Trevor about to get extended, brother.
I
He
think
about
he's
to
going to get
replaced
extension.
by
They talking
Dak.
about that now. They talking about that now. He's
Didn't
about to
they-
get extended, brother?
Wait a minute. Didn't they go get a quarterback this offseason to replace him?
Bro, we talking about Jacksonville.
No.
We talking about Tampa, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I know.
You know
Come on,
what?
bro.
At this point, we were just trolling Mo. At this point, we weren't even talking about
Damn.
Tampa
No.
Bay. I'm
Hey.
sorry. I'm sorry.
So if we want to troll Mo, then let's go then. What's up? What are we doing?
Oh, but that's all I got for Tampa.
Okay.
I expect them to win the division again and make the playoffs.
Better with the fifth easiest.
Is there any chance of them picking up another wide receiver? I am not a very big fan of Mike Evans.
It's Chris Godwin. How are you not a fan of
whoa,
Mike Evans?
Whoa, you let him
Because in
slide with
fantasy
that?
football, he lets me down every single year.
What are you
Come on,
talking about?
Come on, bro.
Every
He brings
for
us
the
me
last 10 seasons, he's over 1,000 yards with
bro.
like 10
He gets
touchdowns.
1,000
or
yards
something
no matter what
This
quarterback.
Yeah.
he
game
has.
draft him number 1 overall.
like that. Yeah.
Just don't do that.
Yeah. just
He
don't do
gets
that.
1,000 yards no matter
every
what
for the last
quarterback
10
is
seasons.
back there.
He's
I
just
know,
mad
it's just
because
a
his
record.
fantasy team always sucks.
That was
It's a
shot.
monster.
Don't talk to you like that.
Hey,
He didn't even
listen,
make the
trash
playoffs.
cans.
I'm talking to you. He was a first round exit.
All right.
Shut it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right. So from Tampa Bay, let's move over to New Orleans.
Uh-oh.
Okay. This is going to be pretty interesting. I want to
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Why not? Mo,
Because New
I wanna
Orleans
know-
didn't do
I
much.
want to know about New Orleans, and to me, it should be very interesting. So go.
New Orleans didn't do much. And they have a little controversy going on down there in the NO. So let's just talk about what they got. They got OT Fuaga. I think that's how you say his name. He's an offensive lineman. He should be pretty good. They got a corner that I wanted, Kool-Aid. And then they got Spencer Rattler, which
Kool-Aid like 100.
yeah, Kool-Aid like that.
Kool-Aid like 100. A rookie.
But-
I like Kool-Aid though. Go ahead.
He's like that.
He better be like that after all them times in fucking Alabama.
Yeah.
He got a master's.
Yeah, he like 38. But QB, they got Spencer Rattler.
I like him too.
Oh,
I like him.
I'm glad you do. I don't. But
you
listen,
know,
they got a little controversy because your guy, your defensive staple, well, one of them, Lattimore, trade block, a lot of trade talk. Why are we doing this, New Orleans? So for this offseason, they didn't sign. I couldn't find nothing.
Chase Young. I forgot he went there. Chase
Okay,
Young
like
did
I
go
said, they
there.
didn't sign nothing.
Damn.
They didn't sign
Damn.
nothing. They just
No
signed a
effort.
bag of ass. I mean, come on. But
No effort.
no effort, all right. They didn't sign nothing. They didn't do anything to make them a championship squad. They didn't do anything to win a division. I fully have this offseason because I just named 3 people to you.
I feel like this division was very quiet except for one team.
But for what?
It's just that one team. Like, this is the most shitty division, I think, in the
Yeah.
whole league, bro. You know what I'm saying? In the
More
whole league.
so than the NFC East.
Yes,
Yeah.
110%.
Yeah.
The East is running through every team in this fucking. The Giants will run through every team in this fucking division.
The NFC South is going to The person that comes out of there is they could get away with like 9 wins probably.
Yeah, but what I would, you can't say that because you got to look at the Giants and the Eagles as the monsters of the division. They're getting double-digit wins, where the other two teams in that division they're not even scratching 5 to
Don't have to
7
look
wins.
at it like that.
But hold
The
on,
team
the
that comes out
NFC
of the
South,
South is gonna be
yeah,
bad.
but I get it. But the NFC South is always a competitive division where all 4 teams are always fighting to make the playoff, to win, to get
All
in.
4 of the NFC South teams are
All
always
right,
fighting.
except
So let me
okay,
name
not all
let me name
4.
them
Let's
then.
say 3, because last year
Let me
we had
name them
3
then.
competing. We had 3 competing last year, but it was a competitive. It was
Competing
competitive
for
to the
8
end.
wins, bro.
It was competitive to the end.
So they competing
That's-
for just who's the biggest ass of the South?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, guys,
mean-
guys. I mean, come on. The whole South also has. Have you looked at their schedules? I mean, Saints has the easiest
You know what
schedule the
bad is
entire
that?
time. Falcons is just above the
Oh, we
Saints when
haven't
it comes
gotten
to
to
the
the
easiest schedule.
Falcons yet, sir. Don't
Oh
skip ahead.
no, I'm going over just the whole South really quick on just the division, like on
Yeah.
their schedule, because it goes
Yeah.
Saints easiest, Falcons second easiest, Panthers third easiest, and then Tampa Bay with the 5th easiest.
Look at this fam. Come on, no, we're
He's
not
just
talking
mad
about
because
the
the Packers got the 3rd hardest schedule this year, bro.
Oh, he's
You
not.
move them up
He's-
in the
He's
rankings.
got like
What I'm saying is that the whole South has. I mean, they're competing with the
Come on,
easiest schedules.
they
What are they competing for?
For
They do ass.
nothing. They trying to get their Airbnbs right now for the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Man,
Yeah.
they
got nothing, dude.
tickets to Cancun, bro.
They got tickets to Cancun.
It's already
Super
booked,
Bowl
bro.
right now.
Already booked.
Right now, they know they're not going. Come, they did nothing. New Orleans did nothing. So that means you have David Carr and Spencer Rattler.
And I don't like David Carr.
Bro, we can go out there right now, us 5. And do something.
I don't
Yes.
know about us 5. I'm too old. Don't you see
Right
all
now.
this gray hair?
Right
It's
now.
there for a reason.
You don't need to do nothing,
what
but just block for me real quick. You know
They
what I'm saying?
did
Yeah.
nothing. They did nothing to upgrade their team. And then they
So-
lost Michael Thomas, right?
Yeah, that's
They
huge.
lost Michael Thomas. So that means Olave and what's the other one that kept getting little plays here and there?
Need.
See?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Rashid
That's what we running it
Shaheed.
with. That's what we taking over.
That motherfucker was getting open though.
All right, so
It's easy to do that with Michael
So-
Thomas running around.
rate it. Tell me, what's
D.
your grade?
D.
I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's actually fair because I expected you to say F, but I could say, you know what, D.
I'll say D because they draft picks. I may not just know about them.
Yeah,
But
and
the
plus
ones
they
I know about-
they got that Ty. I can't pronounce his last name. That Ty like Fugasa.
Yeah, Fuaga.
Yeah, that dude is gonna be. He's gonna be a problem.
But see, here's my thing. If you lose Lattimore, you just depending on Kool-Aid to be your secondary?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
the
they
honey
do
badger
got
over there.
Tyrann Matthews back there.
Yeah, honey
still.
badger over there.
Tyrann Matthew is what, 47 years old?
Hey, honey.
Yeah.
The honey badger. The
Yeah.
honey badger is the gray badger now.
Mm.
Come on, man.
All right, let me get to the next team because obviously this team is.
Teams are ass, bro.
Touching some strings.
All right, so Mr. Tyler.
You should let them for last.
Well, I tried to go by based off of how they did last season.
You should have went last, bro.
With
You
that
should,
draft.
I go first before you do the Falcons. I feel like Falcons better than. Listen, bro. Listen. Let me go first, bro. Let me go first, bro.
Let him go first.
All right,
Let me
Oh
go
yeah,
first.
because
I'm
his
sorry,
is
bro.
easy.
But
His
look,
is
bro.
easy.
all
We
right,
about
so
to end this shit
Justin,
with the
talk to me
Panthers, bro.
about
You know what I'm saying?
the Carolina
Listen.
Panthers.
I'm gonna make this shit short and fuck motherfucking sweet, bro. Because they didn't do nothing either, bro. No major names were signed, bro. They traded for Deontay Johnson.
And they got rid of
You know what I'm
Brian.
saying? Like that's it, bro. That's all they traded for.
Crazy.
It's a whole new coaching staff. There's no new players. You signed a bunch of no-name players. You even have a first-round draft pick this year because you went ahead and bet the house on Bryce Young, who's 5'6", bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, they got they got Leggett out of South Carolina,
Yeah,
but
come
I
on,
mean
bro.
that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
They got Clowney.
You're projected to be the worst team
Wow.
yet again this year. You're projected to be the worst team. I believe you have the easiest schedule. And you're still projected to be the worst team. You finished last year 2-15. You're gonna finish this year 1-16. Okay.
Damn.
There's nothing got better on this team at all. And it's sad to say that. I'm thinking after a year that you had where you lost, you had no draft picks, you had no movement on the ball, you had no defense, you had nothing. You went out and still did nothing.
Your owner is
The
the
NFL
star of the
needs,
show because he cussing
the
out
NFL
fucking
needs to open
restaurants.
an investigation of purposely tanking, bro. 'Cause this shit is getting out of hand, bro.
Yeah.
I know you just signed. You got that new head coach over there. Guess what? He came into office and I'm gonna do a lot of things and did nothing, bro. He didn't do nothing, bro. He's not even gonna make it half the year, bro.
That's Tampa Bay offensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? You did. I'm thinking you went out and you got signed. You traded for Deontay Johnson and you signed 100-year-old Jadavius Clowney.
Yeah. Shit crazy, man.
That's literally what they did, bro.
Ass.
You know what I'm saying? This is the problem when I say that NFL needs to start investigating these teams for purposely tanking, bro, because this is no effort, bro.
So what's your
At-
grade of this team then?
This is no effort at all, bro. Like this, you didn't even attempt. You know what I'm saying, to sign somebody, bro.
It's a
You
F.
got the cap space.
It's an F.
You got the biggest cap space out of everybody, bro. You couldn't
Okay.
give Saquon 100 mil. You know what I'm saying? Like
All right.
you could have gave
again,
somebody something,
So
bro.
what's your grading of this team?
F.
Big F.
I got a
Wow.
question.
Not the little
Bro,
one.
this is the most terrible organization in the league, bro. And it's not even close.
So where do you see them this year?
Dead last.
First pick, first round draft
How
pick.
many wins do
Projected
you think
first
they have?
pick, bro. Again.
He said it. One.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be 1 or 2 right here.
I'm setting you up, by the way, just so you know that I'm setting you up because I'm recording this.
That's fine. Projected number 1 overall pick,
All right. Because I'm looking at this team
Arch Manning.
as I don't
Oh,
think they're gonna
yeah.
be that bad. I don't think they look that
Arch
bad.
Manning.
Oh,
right
Archie
here.
Manning.
Welcome to the Carolina Panthers, my brother.
I have a question. Oh, it's a two-parter. A, do you think the owner's trying to sell? And B, also relocate?
Now, whatever he's trying to do, bro, he needs to make his intentions real fucking clear, bro. Because this is getting real terrible, bro. Listen, I'm just saying. I try to find anything. I promise you. I searched up. I flew to Carolina to ask the coach himself. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing, bro. He was like, bro, what do you want me to do? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, this team did not do nothing, bro. And it's sad because this is the worst team in the league last year, and it's gonna be the worst team again, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that Bryce Young went here. It's sad that they bet the house on Bryce Young. And it's crazy, bro, because now he's gonna be the non-rememberable quarterback, bro, because he's playing for the most shit organization in the league currently.
Hey, Corey.
Mm.
This team gonna be ass for years to come. That owner, every year you got to hear about some outside shit of him attacking somebody. He attacked somebody in Jacksonville, throwing a drink on him. He attacked somebody in North Carolina for saying, don't get involved, let the GM pick it. They had a sign outside the restaurant and there's video of him like snatching the hat off the person. They're gonna be ass, bro. That owner, he don't know what he doing. He don't know what he doing.
It's crazy.
And then he want to run it like he wanna try to act like he Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones got Super Bowls on his belt, brother.
But Jerry
You
Jones
don't.
know what the fuck he doing.
You don't. I don't know if
I don't know if he still know what he's doing. Back then, yeah, but now
He knew what he was doing. Age just
think
catching
that
up.
age
doing
is
back
getting
then,
to him.
Ant. We
Age
don't
is
have to
getting to
get
him.
into this right now, Ant. Let me cook. Okay, but
Saying, I ain't a fan.
no. Don't say it no more. But David Tepper fucking this team up. Why did you hire Tampa Bay's OC? What did they show you that said he needed a job? So you give him the head coach job. Okay, cool. Y'all don't sign nobody in the offseason. Y'all don't draft. Y'all kept moving back. No, they didn't actually, because your draft pick was fucked because you gave all that up for DJ Moore. It's over, bro. They asked for years to come. You hear me? Ask for years to come.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, and I'm gonna say some stuff.
Then get rid of Brian Burns.
Y'all don't think that Leggett's good?
Leggett is good. He ain't enough though.
I didn't say he's enough. I didn't say they were gonna win right now. I didn't say they was gonna challenge for the division.
Mhm.
I didn't say they were going to be one of the best teams. I just said, do you not think that Leggett is a good wide receiver?
Leggett is a Debo-esque and came from the same school as Debo.
All right, hold
Big
on.
body like Debo.
Let's pause it right there. Let's put a pin in that for a second.
Okay.
You don't think that Jonathan Brooks is a halfway decent running back? And probably one of the better running backs that came out of this weak running back draft class.
No.
Do you think that he could be an upgrade to what they had, which is that Chuba Hubbard and Miles Sanders?
Getting the same production.
Yeah, because he's damaged goods, bro. He
Okay.
tore his ACL in
Getting the
12.
same production.
Tore his ACL last year, bro.
Yep.
He's damaged, and you still
They've
draft.
got 4 Chubb Hubbard, Jonathan Brooks, Miles Sanders, and Rashad Penny.
He's
Miles
damaged.
Sanders
Rashad
did
Penny
nothing for
from,
them.
by the way, the
From
Seahawks.
Seattle. Seattle didn't even want him.
No, he came from Eagles.
Came from Philly.
Okay,
Yeah.
Philly. Yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't play in Philly.
Mhm.
He's fresh legs. He sat
Okay.
down the whole year. You
Same
know,
production. Same production. What are we
He
talking
didn't do nothing in Philly. He came
Nothing.
from Philly last year, not Seattle. In Seattle, he was doing
Mhm.
something. Philly, he went there to be a bench warmer.
Bag of
He sat
nothing.
on a bench.
Bag of
And you
nothing.
don't think that we're going to see a little bit better production from Bryce Young in his second year?
No.
Because y'all remember what I said last year.
Agreed.
Throw the
Take
first year
year,
out.
throw
We
it away.
don't, that's what we do. We throw the
Did
first
they
year
get
out.
a line?
I agree.
Nothing changed. Nothing changed, man.
I agree.
Did they
And
get
you
a
know
line?
what?
If
In
they
their
did not
drafts,
get a line
in
for
their
the
7
5'10",
rounds, they did not pick up one lineman.
Yeah, that's
is
the
he
problem.
is he 5'10" or is he like 6 foot or something? It don't matter. Did they get for this little ass quarterback? Did they get a line?
No.
No, they did
I
not
hope
pick
he's
up
5'10".
one offensive lineman in the
5'10"?
7 rounds. And
All
Bryce
right, so
Young, by
that's
the way, is
me running around.
5'10".
So that's me running around back there.
I hope he was squatting this year in the offseason. You need him strong legs, bro. You're gonna get hit there a lot.
Get hit.
I
Carolina
agree
did
with
not
you with the
have
offensive
18.
line. Instead of picking up any of these guys that they picked up, they should have went out and just grabbed. Because this
Got
was
a
a
new
very
line.
strong
Trade
draft for
up.
offensive
Brand new
linemen.
line.
Trade up.
If you would have got a brand new
They didn't
line,
even need to trade. That's what got them in trouble in the first place. But this was such a good, strong draft for offensive tackles that you should have grabbed a
Yes,
couple.
yes, that's true
You
too.
should have
They didn't
grabbed a
grab a
couple. I
single
don't want
one.
to hear it. You didn't even have to trade. Just grab a
But they
couple.
kept talking to that boy and they gave it to him. Okay, Leggett is going to be, I think he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, me
But
too.
good God Almighty, come on, man! They traded up for the last spot in the first round
Mhm.
just to get him. Are we serious? Are we serious? They're gonna be ass, bro. 1-16.
listen, man, you got the production out of Adam Thielen last year. You got that
You
production.
couldn't even get none.
Now you partner him up with another person. Guess what, bro? The thing about it is that it's still not going to be enough, bro. Just because you added another target doesn't mean that this team's going to excel. It's not going to happen, bro.
Adam Thielen wasn't supposed to be the wide receiver 1
Hell no.
last season.
No.
Then you got Deontay
That's why
Johnson. So
Minnesota
who do
gave you.
you start?
Yeah. See?
Who are you going to start? You can't run three receiver sets every play. You can rotate them out, granted. You can rotate them out, but who's going to be willing to take that step back?
Carolina Panther fans, when you watch this show, I just want you to have tough skin and an open heart, because we're gonna tear y'all ass up
It's
every
going to be an
single
empty
show.
season. We're going to
Every single show, you motherfuckers, until that one game that y'all decide to win. I don't know which game that'll be. That'll probably be towards the end of the season when people just don't give a damn. But that one game, that's y'all chance to say, we told you. But that following game, when we tear y'all ass up again, shut the fuck up and just let us do what we do.
Who are they
I
got?
tell you when that's going to be.
Yeah.
Week
Let's
10.
see.
Week 10.
know they saying that
Rippy.
that they
Rippy.
trading. Yeah,
Look at Jackson.
they
Week 10. Either the Giants or week 9. They may get it before that for New Orleans.
That's a rivalry game, so
Yeah.
that's
They
possible.
may do it before that in New Orleans.
It's possible.
Both games, by the way, are in Carolina.
So they might get 2, actually.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
I'm like, I'm not necessarily hating on this team. They're not good. They're not good. I'm just saying. Like they should have worked on that offensive line for sure. But
The
I'm
only
not
thing that's
hating
gonna
on.
save them, I just thought about it. My bad. I'm sorry to cut you off. The only thing that's gonna save them is that defense. That defensive coordinator has that defense moving with what? I don't know. But I think they
JC
were rated
Horn.
like 4 or something like that last
Yeah,
season.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think this team's gonna be that bad.
We got Shaq Thompson, J.C. Horn, Jadavion Clowney, Jordan Fuller over there, Xavier Woods is safety. So I mean, they have some
Yeah,
they
they
have
got
some
some players.
help.
I'm just saying. I don't think
But
they're gonna be that bad. I think they're gonna do better than what they did last year. I still
bro,
think they're gonna be the worst team.
young
So
head
you'll think they'll get more than 2 wins.
I do. I do. I
Hell,
would not be surprised to see
What you gonna say?
3 wins?
almost 5.
Almost 5.
I wouldn't be surprised, depending on how certain things play out.
Oh,
I think New Orleans is trash. Okay, I think the Giants are trash.
mhm.
I think Arizona still doesn't know what they are yet.
what you mean?
What did I
Corey,
say? I don't think Arizona know who they are yet.
We'll talk about it next episode.
Yeah.
But I don't think Arizona knows who they are. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And just like we said before, Chicago could be great or they
Mhm.
could be terrible. We don't know yet until that team gets on the field. And Mo is pretty adamant that they're gonna fall on their face, not their face. So there are games that they can pull out. You know, that's just where I'm staying with it. Tyler, you ready to go back to your team so we can discuss your team now?
Yeah, we can go ahead and talk about them.
Because this is a very interesting team. I mean, team that ruined the damn draft, but this is going to be real interesting.
Yeah, fuck them.
All right,
Talk to me
so
about the Atlanta fuck up the draft Falcons.
before that, we talk about the draft picks. The one thing about their head coach now, they got Morris as their head coach. He was, I believe, he was the coach with them before, and he was the head coach before, if I remember correctly. And at that time, they were just a middle of a pack team. So I don't know how much he's going to bring to this team again, because they were mid when he was there. But when it comes to the draft, they definitely needed to build up the D line and the edge, and they did for the most part, in my opinion. They got Rook, not gonna say his last name. They got was it Trice and Dorless, I want to say, and Rook, I think is the gamble pick for them so far. See if it's worth them. Trice and Dorless. How do you pronounce that dude's name?
Dorless?
Is it
Brendan
Dorless?
Dorless?
Brendan, is it Dorless? I just want to make sure I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
Dorless and Trice, it's a solid improvement, I think, and
Ooh.
they just need to get a decent running back and wide receiver to help expand their options. Penix was believe that was the one that we were all shaking our heads at, though I think, in my opinion, and this is just coming from the just Packer way of doing it, you got Cousins being the vet, showing Penix what to do. So I think that is what they might be trying to do. I'm not saying that's exactly what they're doing, but that's how I view it. But that's coming from, being a Packers fan. That's what the Packers have always done. So I'm thinking could be this. We'll see what happens when it comes to that. Because did they confirm who's starting?
It's
I didn't
Kirk
see it.
Cousins.
Better be
That-
Cousins with the
It'd
amount
be
of money that
yeah.
they gave him.
That's
Hayden.
I mean, I'm making the assumption, you just never see they haven't stated who's starting or anything, but I assume it's going to be Cousins, and then you have Penix as your backup, but also learning. I think that they've made improvements. I think the team did a lot did pretty well. I think that they'll be one of the stronger contenders in this division.
I will say they did bolster that defense because with this kid Rook, he's playing alongside Grady Jarrett, who is a beast. He's a beast defensive tackle. Rook's going to be a defensive tackle. And let's say they turn into 4-3 with those two edge rushers now. They're going to be bringing some more pressure this year. I think that's what they're trying to do is to get towards the quarterback a little bit more. Their secondary wasn't bad last season. It was pretty decent. Still don't like the Penix deal at all. At all. I hope they free Bijan, take the cuffs off my boy, let him play. It'll open the field, and we still haven't seen anything from Kyle Pitts. They still got Drake London, who I'm gonna have to go with Mo. I don't think he's a number one. He is a number two. He's very comparable. I think they do need another receiver, like Tyler said. So I think they did okay in their draft, maybe like a C plus.
That's what I'm thinking. Nothing phenomenal, nothing terrible. They coasted.
Yeah.
Let's go, Mo.
Let's go, Mo.
Mo, take the floor.
No, I'm just
Take the floor, my friend.
What are you? No, you ain't even say nothing. You like, let's go, Mo. You just
no. I said let's go, Mo, because of what you said. Drake London is not a one. But because I missed on CD Lamb, everybody's gonna attack me.
How do you feel about Drake London? Do you feel he's a number two?
Who, me?
Absolutely. Number
Really?
two. Number two.
I actually like him. I'm not saying he's a
Mo put
genuine
about
number one.
1,500 yards next year, bro.
Do what?
Like him.
He gonna have 1,500 yards with Kirk Cousins over the ball.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right.
But it's different because maybe it could have been the quarterback. We'll have to wait and see because he didn't do much. He hasn't shown us anything. So we can say that. You can say that as of right now from what he's shown us
right now. Let me fix this situation. They started the offseason out phenomenal because the number one thing they did was they got rid of that stupid ass goddamn coach of theirs. That's first.
Yep.
So right away, gotta get better. Gotta get better because the next coach has to run Bijan. There's no way. There's no way you have this monster running back that you just lock him up and don't run him. And then when they ask you why, you say, because I knew that's what y'all were expecting. I knew you were expecting me to pull out my best weapon, so I didn't pull it out. That's stupid. That's just stupid. Okay? You go ahead and you pick up a quarterback that just quietly puts up numbers every single year. And you back the truck up and dropped a whole bunch of money on him.
Here comes the money.
Yeah. And you had good, I mean, like, there was even talks about Belichick going over there. There was talks about you picking up Justin Fields. I mean, there was so much going around that at this team, everybody was hyped on this Atlanta Falcons team. And then the draft comes along, and we're all getting excited because the defense was pretty good. You got Robinson on this team. You got London on this team. You got Cousins on this team. You still got Pitts, and you are right that we haven't seen anything from him, but we know the talent is there. And then you go ahead and fuck it up with this goddamn Penix thing. So to me, that's like the move of the entire offseason. You took an offseason that was actually like a lot of promise, and you threw it in the garbage by doing this dumbass number one pick.
And the part that make it dumb is the fact that you got to pay him like a first round draft pick, and you just paid the finesser, the ultimate finesser, Kirk Cousins. Cousins.
You could have got. They could have grabbed Rome. They could have definitely grabbed Rome Odunze right there. They could have got Brian Thomas Jr. The Xavier Worthy. They could have got
Brian Thomas Jr. again.
No, I'm saying they could have drafted him instead of Penix. Is what I'm saying. They could have went out or they could have went and got Keon Coleman.
Yeah,
they could have went and grabbed him,
which might be the stealer of the draft.
They could have went and got another receiver. Give them another weapon.
Or they could have gotten Dallas Turner.
Yes, which is what they were supposed
Yeah.
to pick up in the first place.
Yeah, you're right.
They didn't go get nobody on defense. They went and got Michael Penix. So, Atlanta Falcons, congratulations.
You wasted a first-round pick.
You have selected ass for the rest
Matter of
of
fact,
your
we're going to hit you with the
Congratulations, you played yourself.
They didn't. I mean, they did to get ass. If he turns out and he gets developed, but they just
Is he going to play this season? Is
No.
he going to play this season after
No,
they
no.
pay $100 million to him?
No, I'm saying if eventually, once Kirk Cousins gone, if he turns out to be
Eventually, by the
good,
time-
it works. But that's futuristic. I'm
You
saying
don't pay
they
for
wasted
eventually.
a first round.
You don't pay
By
for
the
eventually.
time that Kirk Cousins' contract is expired enough to make sense of putting Penix in, that man going to be outside of his rookie contract.
Green Bay was making decisions on quarterbacks like that because they already had something in place
Yes.
in other places.
Okay. The only
Atlanta
way that
did
this
not have
makes
nothing
any
in
sense-
place
the
on
only-
defense.
The only thing that makes this make sense in any way is if within the first 6 games, Kirk Cousins gets hurt again and goes down. Then they look like, oh, see, we foresaw this, and so that's why we picked them up. They can play that role, but to think that it was okay to stash this guy for 4 years, bro, come on now. He's not that good. He's not good enough to stash for 4 years. He's not Aaron Rodgers. All right, that's stupid. It was stupid. Atlanta should be ashamed of yourself.
You stupid.
You just played yourself.
Dumb as hell.
Well, let me get to this now. Who takes the division then? In this weak ass NFC
Easiest-
South.
Here
Easiest
comes
schedule.
the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Here comes the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. You'll see.
I want to hear Mo say it. Mo, who gonna win this division?
Yeah, Mo.
Can you just go to other people?
I think we all can
Justin.
agree.
Justin, who wins this division?
Atlanta.
Excuse me?
Atlanta.
He said it. He's standing on business. Don't
wins
try
the
to
division.
intimidate him, sir.
Okay.
Atlanta wins the division.
Okay. Corey, since you're in this shock and awe field, who wins the division?
Tampa, they got the better team.
Okay. Tyler,
It's gonna be Tampa, baby.
Mo, you gonna go with Justin or you gonna ride and die with your Muffin Man?
I can't wait.
I couldn't hear you, Mo. What was that?
Atlanta.
Atlanta gonna win the division.
I'm not going with no damn Muffin Man, bro.
Atlanta gonna win the division, bro.
Y'all be
That's-
disappointed when he's baking out there.
Who they OC? Tell me.
Fuck if I know.
I'll tell you what though, if I'm gonna say it out there, I'm gonna break it up here, and I'm gonna say if Cousins stays healthy throughout the whole season, Atlanta takes this division. Atlanta takes this division if Cousins stays healthy. If Cousins goes
I
down,
think it's either way. He can go down week 1. I still think they take the division.
You
And
think
put
with
in
Penix they could do it?
I think with Penix they can do it. He's better quarterback than Desmond Ritter.
But they don't have Ritter. They got
Shit,
Hinkie
I'm a better
back there
quarterback than
now.
Desmond Ritter.
That's
That's
not
what
what
I'm
he's
saying.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
that you gotta remember how close this division was last year.
Yeah,
Yeah, with
Desmond
Ritter.
Ritter was mad
Yeah.
close last year. It was a 1-game thing. So imagine now you upgrade the one spot Atlanta needed the most. Yeah, the defense didn't change on no team here, bro. No teams changed anything. The only thing that changed was quarterback
And
play.
remember, Corey already said, who's on that secondary, Corey?
My man Jesse Bates.
Jesse
Mm.
Bates, baby.
Oh,
Jesse
my.
Bates is on this team. You better,
Hey,
y'all
hey,
better remember that.
Listen,
No. We don't
Tell me
need to
how much-
remember that because the defensive coordinator that was helping Jesse Bates have that season is now a
I'm just letting y'all know right now. It don't matter.
Jaguar.
It don't matter who's quarterbacking this team, whether it's Kirk Cousins or Michael Penix Jr. I think the Atlanta Falcons take this division no matter what.
Hot take.
Standing on
Wow,
that.
you know what?
bro.
Ain't even that fucking hot.
No,
Ain't even
watch it turn out to be Carolina.
That'd be some shit.
No.
That'd be some shit.
No,
And
we
then
can put
Mo
that
got
to
to
bed
do a
now.
retraction.
No,
Mo got to
we
do a
can put that to bed.
retraction.
We can put that to bed. It's not gonna be you, Carolina. It's never gonna be you. Hold
On
on.
that note.
It's never gonna be you, Carolina.
On that note, thanks for joining us for the NFC South. Join us next week as we talk about the NFC West. Thanks a lot, y'all.